I wish you could have just seen Reverend Patrick J. Mahoney's St. Patty's Day
I can do it again.
No, please, spare us. Spare us that.
I will.
It's St. Patrick's Day. We wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. Patrick is not just your namesake, but an intriguing figure from the 4th, 5th century. We're talking about 387
Sure.
AD, something like that. Okay, Patrick J. Mahoney, tell us the story of St. Patrick and how it relates to what's happening today.
Well, of course, his origins are still up in the air, but most people believe he was born in France, captured as a slave, brought to Ireland, escaped, became converted, and felt burdened for Ireland. Went back to Ireland, and here's what I think everyone needs to know. When St. Patrick went to Ireland, it was a pagan nation. When St. Patrick died, it was a Christian nation. And what he did was something that we still use today. He would go to the chieftains and local towns and convert them, knowing that when the leaders of a community became converted, the people will follow.
And keep in mind here, I mean, we're talking about an Ireland that was Druid. We're talking about
Sure.
a kind of witchcraft, really, in a sense. I mean, I don't mean to diss your ancestors. You
My
understand. I'm just
You're
trying
calling
to...
my ancestors a bunch of witches.
I think we have hecklers calling to us. No, actually, that's our friend, Harry Valentine. But when we say pagan, this was primitive.
Nature worship, worshiping the seasons, the times, and Patrick was extraordinary. From Ireland, we see his work, the Celtic missionaries, Iona missionaries, the scribes preserving Western civilization. Really, St. Patrick was an incredible saint, and the contributions he made 1,600 years ago still affect us today.
And he did it very selflessly.
He did.
With voluntary poverty, identifying with the lowest, as much as the most powerful people in that ancient society. And some of the stories that I read, I mean, this guy was a living martyr. I mean, he
Fasted and prayed regularly, sometimes 40 days.